Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Yo, so I grew up in an unusual black family. And by unusual, I mean I had a father in my life. And that was great. And I mean, I don't really like to perpetuate stereotypes, but I do know a lot of black people who don't have fathers. And I don't like to perpetuate them because I don't fit into a lot of them. Like, I don't like watermelon. I don't like fried chicken. I'm only okay at basketball. I know, what? Man, no, it's crazy. See, I just don't fit into them. I'm only okay at basketball. Some people probably say I'm terrible, but I think I'm just okay. I do like Kool-Aid with an obscene amount of sugar in it, though. I do call that stereotype, though. But, man, having a father in my life was great, though. But, you know, he was always trying to give me, like, these words of wisdom, but it was always, like, some fucked up analogy that always ended up morbidly. It just never made sense. It's like he was watching the Cosbys, you know, and he wanted to be like Bill Cosby. He wanted to be like Cliff Huxtable, not like rapey Bill Cosby in real life. But I did ask my mom one time, though, like, because my parents been together for a long time. They've been together for 25 years, you know. And shit, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but they've been together for 25 years. It can be sometimes. But, you know, I asked my mom against my better judgment. I was like, how did I get here? Am I a test tube baby? Or did you guys have sex? Like, what's the story there? And my mom was like, well, your dad put something in my drink and he raped me. I never had sex with him. So I guess in that case, my dad is kind of like Bill Cosby. But man, you know, like, let me think of an example. So like, when I said I was doing free comedy, I'm like, Pops, you know, it's great, man. I'm doing comedy. He's like, oh yeah, you doing comedy now? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, so how much they paying you for that? And I said the worst thing that any parent ever wants to hear. I said, I'm doing it for free. I'm doing it for free. I'm just doing it because I love to do comedy. And so he's like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna give you some. So, you know, if you're in a car accident, you're not paying attention, and you get T-boned, then what about if you end up in the hospital, and then you might almost die, and then all of a sudden, you know, you gotta get a whole new car too if that gets totaled. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you hear anything that I said about doing free comedy? He's like, well, you know, let me explain. But what about if you're in the hospital for a long time? You know what I'm saying? You might almost die, but you got a long hospital bill now that you gotta pay back, and then you gotta get a new car, and you ain't made no money because you're doing free comedy. It's like, but yo, my dad is here, and I just had a flashback to when I used to get my ass whooped. So I'm gonna stop telling jokes before you come up on stage and whoop my ass whooped. Like, I'm really scared right now. I didn't think he was gonna come. Man. Man. So, man, Facebook, man, I get so sick of seeing stupid shit on Facebook all the time. I think the thing that I'm seeing the most that I hate is when people like their own posts. Like, I just had a cheeseburger at Five Guys and it was great. Like, and look at this selfie of me, this lighting is great. Like, I don't get that. It would be like, if I was up here telling comedy for you guys, and say, as I told that last joke, like, oh yeah, my mom said my dad raped her, and I was just like, I said my mom raped my dad. That was funny. It wasn't like, no, that was awkward for me. That was awkward for you guys. Like, that's what it's like in your own Facebook status to me. Because like it just doesn't make sense. You seem like a psychopath to me, so don't do that. But man, so I still hear people use like idioms all the time. Idioms are like break a leg, don't cry over spilled milk, and I want them to make more sense. Like, I don't think they make sense anymore. Like, people say like the best thing since sliced bread. Like, sliced bread, it's been a lot of shit to come out that's better since sliced bread. We had the fucking Xbox, we had PlayStation. We had fucking stuffed crust pizza. Like, fucking stuffed crust pizza has came out. Like, when LeBron James first came to the league, people was like, he's the best thing since sliced bread. I'm like, so who gives a shit? It's sliced bread. Like, I could have made that shit if I was alive in the 1900s. I could have made sliced bread. Could you imagine you came to the league and somebody's like, man, he's the best thing since stuffed crust pizza. I'd be like, oh shit. I can relate to that as a man. LeBron must be a really good player. Another one, man, me and my friends, we were in Guitar Center the other day. I know what you guys are thinking. What is he doing in Guitar Center? He's probably a rapper. And you goddamn right, I'm a rapper. I got my mixtape up front. We get out here. My rap name is K Jizzle. The mixtape is Rookie of the Year. I'm spitting hot fire. I'm better than Drake. I'm better than Kendrick Lamar. better than J. Cole. Some people say I sound like this generation's Tupac and Biggie mixed together. No, I'm just bullshitting with y'all. I don't rap. I'm not a rapper. Shit, I just realized, man, I gotta stop doing that, man. I keep brushing my hair randomly. I got like this receding hairline thing going. I'm self-conscious about it. So I keep brushing my hair. I know you a barber, man. You got to hook me up with the cut. Shout out to him. Look, y'all know all black people know each other. I see him over there. But anyways, I was in Guitar Center, and you know, we saw this expensive guitar. And I was like, man, that costs a penis and 2 testicles. And my boy's like, what? It's like, you know how people say it costs an arm and a leg? It costs a penis and 2 testicles, because that makes more sense to me. I mean, like, if a dude came to me with a suitcase, like $1 billion, and was like, yo, if you give me your arm and your leg, I'm like, pow, pow, just chop it off and take my money. But if a dude came to me and was like, yo, I give you this suitcase of $1 billion, you just gotta chop off your penis and 2 testicles, I'll be like, whew, can I think about that for a second? I'm gonna have to think about that. I know $1 billion is a lot, but I'm gonna have to think about that one. Man, so I got like this problem where, man, I get along with everybody. I got all types of friends. I got white friends, black friends, Asian friends, Mexican friends. Yeah, diversity, that's great. Can we clap for diversity one time? But the problem I'm not having is like, I never get to all hang out with them at the same time, so I never feel right. So I'm usually like the only black guy in a room full of white people. And I always feel uncomfortable. We see what's been happening in the news, man. They just killing, the white people get to kill black people like the 1800s now. Just get away with that shit, you know? So I always feel uncomfortable, I'm always paranoid. I'm always like, they go into the kitchen, it's 2 of them. I'm like, oh shit. I'm just gonna come along with them here. KJ, what you doing in the kitchen? Shit. Man, I was just, man, them cabinets, them old cabinets, it was nice, man. It was nice cabinets. But on the flip side though, it's like I got a lot of black friends. But I get really uncomfortable in a room full of black people too. I'm telling you, we know how black people is, man. They'd be your family, but they still from you and shit. It's like a room full of 5 black dudes. We come out doing our handshakes. Yo, what's up, son? What's up? Good to see you, son. Yeah, what's good? Back up. Yo, nigga, did you steal my iPhone? Did you steal my iPhone? And black dude's like, no, cuz, it wasn't me, man. I ain't do it. Somebody had to steal my iPhone because it was just all of us here. And I just had, did somebody steal my fucking wallet too? Did you steal my wallet too? But man, Brian B always gives me like mad time up here, and I could probably go on for jokes, but I'm gonna give other people some time. So I'm running out of shit. I don't know where Brian is, but I don't ever really know how to end this. So I'm just gonna leave and say thank you guys. I appreciate it.
All right, everybody. Brian is attending to a technical difficulty in the next room. So the next comic